Aloha friends, do you remember Andes mints? They had like a layer of chocolate, a layer of mint, and another layer of chocolate. Well, I'm going to show you how to make them. Super, super easy. The hardest part is waiting for them to form in the fridge, but they're packed with protein and really delicious. So if you miss an Andes mint, I'm going to show you how to make some sugar-free ones. Okay, my friends, to start with layer one, we are going to use Equip Prime Chocolate Protein. It's dairy-free, so you could make these totally dairy-free. I am using butter here, but you could use like butter-flavored coconut oil. So I'm going to put a cup of that in here, and you want it to be melted. And then we want 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, and you could use Kite Hill dairy-free cream cheese if you were dairy-free. I'm going to add a touch of stevia glycerite, which is a non-bitter stevia, just to round out the sweetness, which I like. We're going to use a teaspoon of gelatin. Where did my teaspoon go? Here it is. And this is going to be both the top and the bottom layer, so we're going to divide that. We're going to need 4 scoops of Equip Prime Protein Powder, and Equip is so generous. If you use code Maria, you save on your order. So don't forget to use that. 3 and 4. You could use like a hand mixer if you don't want to use a food processor. Oh, I got chocolate in my gelatin. Yikes. Now, let's just... Okay, sorry for the noise. Once it is well combined, it's nice and glossy like that, what we're going to do is get a casserole dish like this. I'm going to line it with some parchment paper. And then I'm going to put half of this on the bottom here. And Andes mints are pretty, like, they don't have thick layers, so the thinner you can make them, the better. It's about half. And then I'm going to place this in the fridge while I get the next layer going. Again, sorry if the paper is really loud. So just spread this out. I remember that my great-grandparents, it was great-grandma Minnie, that was her name, great-grandma Minnie and great-grandpa Joe, they would always have like these mints at their house for like a treat. And I'm like, oh, mints aren't treats. So it's kind of a memory of them. All right, so we got a nice great thin layer. I'm gonna put this in the fridge and we'll get to layer 2. Okay, friends, now for layer 2. And this time we're gonna use Equip Vanilla. What we're gonna start with is a half a cup of melted butter or coconut oil. We're gonna use 2 ounces of softened cream cheese. And I just did a little rinse of that so I didn't get the chocolate in this layer. I wanna make it nice and pretty. Then we're going to add a half a teaspoon of gelatin, and that just helps it set. But also the Equip helps it form this perfect crust too. We're going to add 2 scoops of vanilla, 1 and 2, and as you can see, the vanilla is not green. And if you want it to be green, you can add some natural green food coloring. It's up to you, it's optional. I'm going to add just a few drops of that. And then what I'm going to add is some stevia glycerite to round out the sweetness. I gotta stop telling people about my stevia glycerite because it's always sold out. And then mint extract. I like this Frontier brand. There's no propylene glycol or alcohol in there. So just a little bit of mint. Kai's going to say it tastes like toothpaste. I know it. Okay, mix this up. And then once it's well combined, I'm going to grab that out of the fridge and we'll do our layers. Okay, this is out of the fridge and it's starting to solidify. And I'm going to take my mint layer and pour that right on top here. spread it evenly. And then I'm going to place this back into the fridge before I put that chocolate layer on, otherwise it's going to mix together. Nice clean layers. Smells good. It smells like an Andes mint. I'll tell you that. Catch you back in a little bit. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. I actually had it in the chest freezer. And so it's starting to set nice. And I'm going to put the last layer on the top. And then I'm going to put it back into, you could either put it in the chest freezer for a short period of time or the fridge for a few hours before you slice them into little Andes mints. And then we'll have Kai's taste test that I can hear they're just waking up downstairs. So we'll catch you back in a couple hours. All right, my friends, here we go. It's all set, and I'm going to take it out of the dish. Isn't that a cute dish? I love it. And I'm just going to spread that parchment out. And I have a knife, nice sharp knife, and then I'm going to cut them into these rectangles to make them resemble the Andes mints. So probably like this, yeah. Now, be aware that if you set these in like a warm summer day outside, they probably will melt. So just be aware of that. There we go. Now we'll cut these this way. There we go. So, like an Andes mint. Perfect. Kai, look at these. Do you like mint?
No.
I know. I told everybody, you're going to say it tastes like toothpaste. But we want to have Kai's taste test. So I'll finish cutting these up, and we'll have Kai's taste test. Aloha, Kai. How are you? Did you sleep good?
Ish.
Ish.
Good-ish.
I know you're excited today. Why?
Because I have a football game.
Football game. Played football. You love it, don't you?
Yes.
And you play with your very best friend, don't you? Anyway, I made some Andes mints for you, and I know that you don't like mint, but everybody wants to know what Kai's rating this 1 through 10. So why don't you try one out?
Try this one out. You can see the color.
You don't like chocolate nor mint, but we'll try it. So like, be a little bit nicer because you don't like chocolate or mint. 1 through 10. What are you thinking?
For some reason, it's a 8.
An 8, everybody, and he doesn't like chocolate nor mint. Not so bad, eh?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to tell people?
Cook with your kids.
Cook with the kids, and if you're looking for an easy dessert, no-bake Andes mints. And
Yeah.
please share this video with your friends to show them how delicious healthy eating can be. Mahalo, everybody.
Mahalo.
Good luck, Kai, on your football game. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with PCOS, acid reflux, depression, and IBS. Instead of taking those prescription drugs, I decided to change my life with food. Yes, food healed me, and it's healed so many of my clients over the past 20 years of working with people. If you are interested in transforming your life, check out KetoMaria.com. I'd be honored to help you.